Okay, we're up to a third set of what I call mediums, around half or less than half get it right. And most of these ones are going to be on time-based questions. Again, apologies if you've done some of these before. Okay, so we've got in this first one, there's a canoe race, and we've got to find the total time. So we've got to add these times together and get an answer that makes sense. So straight away, I'm just letting you know that answer is ridiculous because you can't have 110 seconds. So that one's a ridiculous answer. So you're just left with those other ones. Okay, so can you have a go? And when you're ready, come back live. Okay, so we're going to add the times together. And obviously that 110 is important, but it can't be, so 57, 54, and 6, 59, 56. So when you add those numbers, and we've got non-calculator, so we have to do it the hard way. So 6 plus 4 is 0, carry 1. 5 plus 5 plus 1 is 11. So that's why there's 111 seconds. 9 plus 7 is 6, carry 1. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11. 7 plus 6 is 13. Okay, so that's why that answer was there, but it's ridiculous because you can't have more than 100 seconds. So this number here is 60 plus 50. So that means we've got 50 seconds left over, which means that answer is now dead. And then that's 1 minute, which comes across and becomes 117 minutes. Now 117 minutes is 60 minutes plus 57. So that means I've got 57 minutes, and then the 1 hour comes across. So I've got 14, 57, 50, 14, 57, 50. So that's the right answer there. Okay? Come across when you're ready. Okay, so a track runs 2:45, another track runs for 4:25. What's the difference in the times? So we're going to subtract, so 4 and 2. So this answer is ridiculous because that would probably be the addition. So we're just left with 3 other answers. So this answer here was an addition for those people who didn't read the word difference. Again, we've got non-calculator, and we've got less than half the kids get it right. So pause when you're ready, come back live. Okay, so there's a number of ways that you can do it, and this is the way I'm going to do it. So I've got 4 minutes 25, and I'm going to subtract 2 minutes 45. And you can't go 25 minus 45, okay? You can go 45 minus 25 equals 20. So that means that answer is the wrong answer because 25 minus 45 you can't do. I'm hoping I'll cost it out properly. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a minute off there, and we're going to turn that into 85 seconds because we've got 60 seconds that we're going to add, okay? So 60 seconds comes off a minute to make that 3 minutes. 85 minus 45 equals 40, and then 3 minus 2 equals 1. So it's 1 minute 40, so it's that answer there. Just to show you another way of doing it, if we're trying to find the difference between them, we could add numbers. So for instance, if I add 15 seconds, then I'm up to 3 minutes. And then, so I've added 15 seconds, and then I add a minute, so I'm up to 4 minutes. And then I add another 25 seconds, and then I've got 4:25. So 1 minute plus those 2 numbers is also 1 minute 40. So there's another way of doing it. But this subtraction idea, where you just take off a minute and add 60 seconds, gives you the right answer. Okay, come across when you're ready. Okay, so this is another one of subtracting times. We're leaving at 8:45, we're getting in at 2:35. How long will be the difference? So again, this one's not too bad. Half the kids got it right. So let's see how you go. Okay, so we've got the later time, 2:35, and we've got the earlier time, 8:45. Now, because you've gone over into the afternoon, what we have to do is convert these into 2400 hour times. So that's going to be 14:35 and 8:25. 8:45, sorry, 8:45. Just rub that out. So now they're in 2400 hour times. But we've still got that same issue from the previous question. 35 minus 45 you can't do. So that means that answer is ridiculous because that's for the tricking people who've subtracted uphill, but you have to subtract down. So all of these numbers are the ones we're going to look at. Now, 35 minus 45 you can't do. So cross off an hour and add 60 minutes. So that's going to be 95 minutes. So 95 minus 45 is 50. And that's why all these answers have 50 minutes. And then 13 minus 8 is 5. So it's 5 hours 50, so it's that. Now the other way of doing it is to work from the earlier time. So add 15 minutes, takes you up to 9 o'clock. And then we have to get to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So to get to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we've got to add 3 hours to lunchtime plus 2, so we're adding 5 hours. And then we've got to get to 2:35 by adding 35 minutes. And then 15 plus 35 is the 50 minutes, and there's your 5 hours 50 again. Okay, so that's another way of doing it if that makes more sense. Okay, come across when you're ready. Okay, so again with time. Okay, again we've got down to less than a third, and it's non-calculator. So have a go, pause, and when you're ready, come back live. Okay, so she's got 100 photos, and we've got 9 seconds. So we've got 900 seconds. Now that's not the answer because the question says it has to be in minutes. Okay, so we've got to convert 900 into minutes. So 900 divided by 60 is the conversion into minutes. It's a non-calculator, so this is how you do it. Cross off the zeros. 6 into 9 goes once. Remainder 3. 6 and a 30 goes 5. So the answer is 15 minutes. Okay. Last question. Okay, geometry. Okay, so about half the kids get it right, so this isn't too bad. So see how you go. Okay, so this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5-sided figure. So it's not a 4-sided figure. So see how you go. Okay, if you've got 5 sides, you have 3 triangles. So for instance, if I draw lines this way, so I've got 1 triangle, 2 triangles, 3 triangles. So there's always 2 less triangles than the number of sides. Okay, and each triangle is 180 degrees, and that gives us 540 degrees for the total. So I've already got 150, I've already got 110, I've already got 120, and I've already got 100. So I've got these numbers. Okay, so I add those numbers up. 0, 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 5 is 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 480 degrees, and I've got to get 540 degrees. So the missing angle is 60 degrees. Okay, so hope that was okay. See you next time.